What is up, you guys? What's going on? What's up with y'all? I am coming on briefly because I am trying to unpack 2 downloads that I got. I don't want to be long because I do have an early day tomorrow, so maybe I'll come back on tomorrow. Let's just get into this reading and see what the guides have to say. I did see a vision of a child playing. I saw a child's handprint, and I feel like the guys are just saying incorporate some play into your lives, guys. That's kind of what I got intuitively, incorporating play, letting your inner child come out. Okay. But the downloads I got 2 songs. I'll Be Sure, Off on Your Own, and Mary J. Blige, I'm Going Down. Okay. So clearly, this is a relationship reading. Let's get into it. Let's see what's happening. What is going on? Any messages for the collective at this time as it relates to these downloads I got? Any messages you want to share? Thank you. Highest level light guides, divine angels, and ancestors of the Most High. Are there any quick messages that we want to share with the collective, with these downloads? Give us some clarity. All right, maybe not in this deck. Let's go to the Kipperish. This deck is not giving any information out, but I want to know what's going on. Let's go to the Kipperish deck. I know y'all not telling me to go to the Karmic deck, okay? Let's get some clarity on the download. Off on your own with I'll Be Sure. Off on your own with I'll Be Sure. Any clarity for that? Any messages for the downloads? Off on Your Own and Mary J. Blige. Okay. So that's okay. I figured as much, guys. So there was a third party involved. Okay. And it was in reverse. So if some of you guys were recently in a relationship and your partner tried to put you in a third party situation, the third party has left the building. Okay. Straight up. Off on your own, I'll Be Sure. Okay. And then we have Mary J. Blige, I'm Going Down. Clearly, that's about someone leaving a relationship and some unrequited love going on. Unhealthy relationships sound a bit toxic. The veil is being lifted here. Okay, so there's some clarity and truth coming out, and some people are starting to see people for who they truly are. Okay, so perhaps in this third party relationship here, perhaps the third party came in, broke up you guys' dynamic. Okay, and then the third party left the building, by this being in reverse, because the third party was starting to see something or someone for who they truly were. And also for who they truly are. And also what I'm getting is the veil is being lifted about you collective, and about, other than the third party, but about you also. And also the feminine or masculine that left you, they're starting to see the truth about you as well. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. The truth is coming out on all sides of the coin. Okay. Any more messages for this? The downloads. Wow. We got love spell and it came out in reverse. Okay. So yeah, someone tried to put some type of love spell on you, collective, or on your relationship is what I'm getting here. Okay. With this third party dynamic, the truth is coming out about a love spell that's been put on. Oh, I'm getting another message. Wow. Perhaps he or she that left you, collective, I feel like somebody tried to put you on a third party and they left you for the third party, right? The truth is coming out to he or she, masculine or feminine, that left collective, right? That the third party may have put a love spell on masculine or feminine that left collective. But the love spell is not working. It's no longer valid. It's in reverse. Or someone put a love spell on your relationship, collective. And this is why the third party came in. And now the truth is coming out about that. So those are two different scenarios. Please take it as it resonates. Okay. Take it as it feels right. Because you know the truth. Yeah, you know the truth. Yeah, you know the truth. That's what the downloads were about. Okay. I'll be sure off on your own. I got that. And then the same morning, I got another download of I'm going down with Mary J. Blige. Okay, look it up, read the lyrics. You could even Google if you don't really know the lyrics tell you what it means, but if you're not familiar with the meaning of the song is all about, you could even Google it. And they'll summarize the meaning for you. Okay. Any more clarity for this collective? Because this message is definitely a confirming message, is what I'm feeling. You already know what's happening, collective. This is nothing new. This is just a confirming message. Yeah. And the mature woman is coming out in reverse. So yeah, some immature woman came in, tried to break your relationship up. It succeeded, right? But now the truth is coming out and it was involving some type of spell work. Very immature woman here. Okay. Very immature. All right. So I was right in my head. I wanted to say it was a masculine that got caught up. That's what I wanted to say, right? But I didn't want to be one-sided because sometimes it's the other way around, right? But take it as it resonates. Some of you masculines may have gone through this scenario where there was a very immature man that came in, or also your feminine was very immature masculine. Okay. Take it as it fits, but be honest with yourself. Okay. Any more messages for the collective for this love reading? This is a channeled specific message about unrequited love. Okay, that one wanted to pop out. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Karmic fem. Okay. Karmic feminine. Yeah. I love the way the Most High, the angels, the ancestors, my team, y'all be on it. Okay. Y'all be on it. The karmic feminine is the immature woman. Okay. Because most karmic energies are immature, right? That's why they're karmic. So that's just confirming the message that it was a karmic feminine that swooped in and called themselves trying to intervene on your dynamic, collective, your relationship here, right? By using some type of spell work or some karmic feminine outside of your relationship, right? Try to do a spell on your relationship because they're a karmic feminine. Take it as it fits, right? And they didn't want to see you succeed because they were very jealous of your relationship. So they put a spell on your relationship. A third party was invited in by way of the love spell. And now the veil is being lifted and the truth is coming out. Oh, yeah, the truth is coming out. Okay. It's out. Love spell in reverse. It's not working. It fell apart. It fell apart. Okay. Um, and it was with a Jezebel spirit. Okay. Jezebel spirit here, or the person that you were dealing with had a Jezebel spirit. And that's why it was so easy for them to get in this trap of this third party, because they had a Jezebel spirit. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay. Um, any more messages? Angels, ancestors of the Most High. Guys, thank you for these messages. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting my reading. And the Ice Queen in reverse. Actually, the Ice Queen is on the fence. So what I'm getting from that is that some of you guys that came out of this scenario, your hearts became cold as ice, and you may be throwing it out right now. You don't want nothing to do with no relationships. Okay. That's what I'm getting. You came out on the fence as an Ice Queen because you're not supposed to hold on to anything negative, and you are loving pure. You're a loving pure soul, and that's why it's hard for you to stay in that Ice Queen energy. Okay, so because you're not cold as ice, right? So you're coming out of that. You're healing from this BS here that you've been through, and that's why this Ice Queen is on the fence, because you're coming out of that. Okay. And that may be why I got that vision of that child, that little child in my vision playing, because your guides want you to incorporate play in your life. Okay. And that's how you're going to heal your inner child. And you got some messages coming in. Yeah. You got some messages coming in, and it may be from this bull crap right here. I'm not sure though. Okay. But I definitely would not. I'd be very careful to dibble and dabble with this energy here. I'd be very careful, collective. Okay. Be careful with that. But I'm just feeling that some of you guys, exes, may be trying to reach back out through text, phone calls, emails, what have you, because of the love spell being lifted. That party, that not third party, but that masculine or feminine that left you, collective, they were under some type of love spell, and that's why it was so easy for them to be taken by this third party here. But the veil is being lifted. They're starting to see what's really going on. Okay. And they're gonna start reaching back out to you. Any more messages? What should the collective do about this? Oh yeah, confirmation. Mighty God. Confirmation. Yeah, they're gonna try to reach out and say hey and see what you're doing. Yeah, coming out right after message. Yeah, somebody gonna reach out because they want to know what's going on. They want to holler. Okay. All right. I would be very careful with that, because you are actually coming out of Ice Queen energy now with that Ice Queen on the fence. So you're healing. Right when you start healing, you don't need to go backwards, okay, into the effery, okay? Spell or no spell, all right? Pay attention to how you were being treated before all of that happened. That's what I say. Pay attention to how you were being treated before all of that came into play, right? This is, all right, I'm gonna do it over. Shuffle over. So to be specific, if this is you and it really resonates hard and you want to know how to move forward, you want guidance, or you want to know details. I mean, I feel like this is detailed enough, but if you need details, if you need specifics, if you need clarity, then inbox me for a personal reading. Personal readings are not free. Collective readings are free. Okay. But this is definitely black and white. Okay. Black and white. Someone tried to intervene and someone's being exposed here. The truth is coming out. What should collective do next? Because somebody's definitely going to reach out to my collective. What should the collective do? Give us some clarity for the collective. Oh, wow. Get the heck out of here. Y'all see this? Trusted came out in reverse. You should not trust this when they reach out. Do not trust it. Do not trust it. When they reach out, that's your answer. Okay. Some of y'all might need to stay ice cold. Yeah. They're going to reach out and you should not trust it. Okay. That's the reading, baby. I'm done. I'm done, baby. I'm going to bed. Let's close it out. Let's close out the message for the collective. Thank you, my highest loving light guys, my angels and divine ancestors. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the messages. Two at the same doggone time in reverse, or actually on the fence. So they got Ice King. Yeah, this is a masculine and a feminine that's going through this, because the Ice King, did you see how it fell right over the Queen too? Wow. Get out of here. Okay, so what this is telling me is that this happened to a higher level soul, King and Queen energy. Confirmation. Did y'all hear that? That was my water bottle popped. Y'all heard that? Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. It was my incense bottle that dropped. Okay. Confirmation still. Okay. Ice Queen and King. So this happened to high level souls, kings, queens in the spirit realm. And at the same time, Starseed came out as well in reverse. Well, the Ice Queen was on the fence. Ice King, I feel like, yeah, on the fence, but in reverse. Wow. In reverse on the fence, and Starseed came out with it. Get out of here. Okay. So, yes, it's confirming the message, right? This was a high level soul that was called on a mission, also a starseed, right? But failed because he was under a spell here. This king was under a spell here, a love spell, and fell for it, right? The veil is being lifted. And now the king is in reverse, and so is the starseed. So I'm feeling like it was a high level soul being that was also a starseed, and now he's in reverse. So he's going backwards instead of forwards. He's probably going into his south node versus his north node. So he's not ascending, he's descending, because he has to get the lessons all over again. So the Ice King and the Starseed was in reverse. And I also got a message that the Ice King is in reverse, because now the Ice King is a karmic, and the Ice King did this deed here to a star seed, okay, trying to knock the star seed off his or her center here, right? That's what I got. And that's crazy because it fell in reverse on top of Ice Queen on the fence and star seed in reverse. So yeah, to me, that is definitely a confirming message. These are high level soul beings that were involved in this mess, right? And then there was a karmic feminine, immature woman, karmic feminine, that did something here to mess up this union that was between a star seed and a king in the spirit realm. Okay. The star seed was a king in the spirit realm. No longer now, because he didn't, he was fooled by Jezebel's spirit, a love spell put on him or her. And now he is now what? In reverse, spiraling backwards instead of forwards, down instead of up, right? And the star seed here was also in reverse. So trying to steal that, someone was trying to destroy that star seed from going into his or her north node. But that's why the ice queen was on the fence too. That's what I'm getting here now. Another message, right? But she's on the fence. So she still has, he or she still has a chance to come out of that dynamic. But I don't know. I don't know about this ice. I feel like turning the starseed card around because it was done to a starseed. Yeah, this was done to a starseed and an ice queen here. It's coming out of the hard coming out of isolation, coming out of stagnant energy. But the ice king is actually, he was in reverse. He might be coming out of it. I just realized that as far as his, yeah, because the veil is being lifted. The love spell is in reverse. The veil is being lifted. He's coming out of the influence of the Jezebel. But it's too late. You can't trust it, is what divine is saying. Okay. It's too late. Don't trust it. Okay. The star seed here is in reverse. Yeah. Don't trust it. Don't trust it, because because what that's telling me is that this king can cause that star seed to spiral backwards as well, because if you get around somebody that is about to learn some type of lesson, then you'll fool around and then you will get the negative side of that karma as well, and then you will be in reverse too, starseed. So there's so many messages here, right? Yeah, so that's why I said don't trust it. Do not trust it. Continue to heal, change, and transform your energy. Okay, Queen, starseed. Okay, continue to heal and transform your energy. All right. I feel like that's the message. I feel like that's the message. Any last messages to wrap up the reading? I feel like that's it. Yeah, look at this fell out. Look at that. Wow. I'm done. Let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. Okay? Let me get up out of here. I'm done. Because guess what? Do you see this karma card? It came out in reverse right beside what? Expectation. Somebody is not about to see their karma coming. Somebody is not expecting karma to hit. They're not going to see it coming, collective, because it came out in reverse at the same time as expectation. Okay? Fell out in the upright with karma in reverse at the same time. What is that telling me? That's telling me that they're not seeing their karma. They're not expecting their karma. They don't see it. Okay. And karma is just a lesson, y'all. Don't get caught up in the words. Okay. Karma is the lesson. And they don't see it. They don't see it coming. Okay. That's my reading. That's my reading. I'm done. They don't see the karma coming. All right. But you do. Now you know, after you listen to this message, collective. Now you know. Okay. Your situation was messed up. Yes, it's messed up. There was immature karmics involved here. Right. Everything is blowing up in their face. The truth is coming out. There is no more third party issues here. But that's not for you to go back to that. But guess what? They're going to try with this hello messages coming through here. Most High said, don't trust it, right? Most High said, don't trust it. And that's probably why I got the downloads, the channeled messages to come on here and tell you guys, okay, not to trust it. There was a Jezebel spirit came through, broke up this dynamic here. This has been going on. This is a huge collective message because there were some twin flames, some soulmates, some higher level soul beings that were supposed to fulfill a contract here. And it was messed up by lower entities because you when a starseed or high level soul beings are on assignment to fulfill contracts here, they also raise the frequency of the planet, which makes sense why negative low vibrational entities will try to come in and destroy that ascension here, because lower vibrations would automatically die, okay, and kill off. So they don't want to die, they want to live. So they had to use karmic films, immature people that aren't healed, right? Because you can leech on to unhealed, unclean energy, right? So you can't leech on to a healed, high vibing starseed, okay? Remember, you can't, lower entities can't go up, they stay low, right? So as long as unhealed karmic energies and immature people, they're not healing, not doing their healing work, what happens? Yeah, they're open and prone to be taken over and don't even realize it by all kinds of spirits and entities, right? That's why it is so important to do your healing work and forgive, okay? So, long story short, that came through, and they failed the test. They did not see it coming, but they fell right on in the trap, right? Because they were not healing properly. More than likely, they weren't healing properly. So they fell right into the trap. And now they don't see what's about to hit them. They're not expecting it with this karma in reverse here. All right. And so that's the message. That's the confirmation. This is a storyline. This is a channeled message from the download that I got. And if anybody needs more clarity on that, you can inbox me for a private reading. Okay. Other than that, I will see you guys. I'll probably come back on tomorrow. I'll also probably start going live too. But don't hold me on it, okay? But I probably will come back tomorrow. I am planning on doing some live sessions, y'all. All right. So I will see you guys next time on Tay Talks and Tarot. Peace, y'all. Don't y'all go back to those karmics. Okay. Most High said don't trust it. All right. Y'all spread some love. Peace.